Hello and welcome to Big Brother's Chembot on the Side, sponsored by George Orwell. I'm Lindsay.
This is James.
And we've just caught up on 2 weeks worth of BBUS.
How many episodes?
Lots. Too many to mention.
Hard work.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a problem. Like, I know everyone's like really enjoying it and stuff this year.
Are they?
Yeah, everyone's loving it. I think.
Alison Grodner maybe. I don't know about anyone else.
Oh, the pond. We're struggling to understand the rules still. No, I actually understand the rules now, but I don't like them.
You're fed up with it?
I don't like the fact that MVP is always Alyssa, although this week we get to choose, but we'll just choose whoever Alyssa would have wanted, I suppose, because it all just her bitches, aren't we? And also, I don't like the fact, basically the MVP, that's just a mouthful anyway, but that has more power than the HOH, don't you think?
Yeah, it's completely spoiled the whole thing.
Because they get to choose the replacement nominee as well.
Oh no, I think they'll stop it quite soon.
I hope so. It's pissing me off. Because what I used to like was how, like, week to week, like, the whole power could shift, like, from the good side to the evil side. And, like, you knew, like, one of your favourites was going home if, like, the baddies got in. Now, you don't know till midweek what's going on.
It makes the whole HOH completely redundant.
It does, actually. Yeah, so I don't like
Give Aaron a bad week, didn't it?
It's a shame though, because like actually like the housemates and stuff, I think the casting is quite good, but I just think we don't need extra rules. It's ruining the game for me.
It's hard enough to get into in the first place. When you first start watching that show, it takes a good 2-3 weeks to actually understand the whole thing. Well, yeah. Personally speaking.
No, it does. It definitely does. I mean, if it was a different MVP each week, if they said it couldn't be Alyssa every week, it would help, because it's meant to be a secret, isn't it? A secret nomination. Yeah. So that would be a bit... Well, I know, it's not secret because her doing it, but if she was gone, for example, it would set the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit more. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But because it's always her, it's kind of just ruined the whole point of it. So think on, Grodner. Right? So another big thing that I feel like this is how I feel as well. So tell me if you feel the same as well.
Yeah.
I feel like we're missing out a bit this year because obviously we haven't got the live feed, which is obvious. But like there's so much stuff going on. I feel like we're missing out. Like this big race row, like is obviously like a massive story, and because we only get to see the highlight shows and we listen to the different podcasts about it, I feel like a bit left out.
Yeah, but I think we've heard the best bits of it, haven't we?
Yeah, I suppose so. But I just like, I don't know, I feel like a bit behind the curve. I don't like it. I want to know everything.
Well, I think it's not helped by the fact that our Big Brother this year is actually quite good.
Yeah.
So I think we've
watching two at once is quite hard work. We've got like, all we do is watch Big Brother pretty much.
You're saying you're going to start watching Big Brother Australia? They're having 3 Big Brothers on the go at once. That's
mate.
Folly.
No,
folly à toi.
I will watch Big Brother Australia, but I'll wait until our one's finished. So yeah, race row. We've just got to talk about it a bit because
What? Because did Ted tell you to talk about it?
I went in the diary room and he said, "Look." No, basically, so they ignored the whole thing for a week. Then when they realised there was a big internet storm about it, they decided to address it, and they showed like a greatest hits package of Aaron's finest moments, saying you might not be able to see candies in the dark, something about rice, the white fish rising to the top, and other vile things. Although it wasn't just her that said things, I heard a bunch of other people said things too, but she seems to have been singled out as the main
Is that only Spencer, or...?
Spencer and a couple of others, I think.
What did Spencer say? He admires the work of the Nazi doctors?
Yeah, and he said Kermit the Fag to... What's his face?
But he was wearing green that day? I think that is like a mitigating factor, don't you? It was that same kind of green, that like almost fluorescent green. I think his words could have been misconstrued.
And then, so basically, they decided to start digging Aaron out about it. Even Julie Chen dug her out about it, didn't she?
I don't think that's right. I don't think they should be forewarned of what to expect when they come out.
It was quite subtle. She was just like, "Oh, we all know about you now," sort of thing, wasn't it?
It wasn't that subtle to me.
No, it wasn't. And she said something to Amanda about, "Oh, you do know the cameras are on you at all times."
Oh, SeaWorld.
Yeah, SeaWorld is good. We would never have known about that if it wasn't for Scott Hedson. So big up, Scott. So the big row was to do with there was a big thing going on with the bed. The mattress got flipped over. Did you really care about that? I didn't.
Really, it was quite nasty though.
It was nasty. It was like bullying, wasn't it? I liked it when Howard come in and just picked candy.
I didn't like that.
Did you
I
not
thought
like
it was meddling.
No, it was
I'd be
good
pissed off if someone did that to me.
No, because he was worried she was going to like knock someone out.
Yeah,
basically.
he was saying, "Oh, don't speak your mind," basically.
Yeah, but in that house you got to be careful. It was quite sad when they went in that have-not room and they were crying, and he was like, "Oh, it's my mum being assaulted and my grandma." It was sad. I'm just getting a roll eyes to that. But Aaron said they call me Barbie and have a go at me for being blonde. Do you think that's a valid excuse for racism?
Well, what else has she got to cling to?
Is there a Barbie History Month?
Not in this country.
It's probably a Ken one.
Maybe.
It's sexist. Anyway, the moving company. What happened to them?
Pretty much vacated. Just waiting for their deposit now.
Yeah.
Or their stipend.
Yeah. Is that what they call it there?
No, that's what their wages is.
Right.
In the house.
I wasn't that bothered to see Nick go, and also everyone was like, "Oh, Nick would have been a great player. Like, he would have been great." All Nick had was those eyebrows, and
he was just like, he reminded me of Peter from
Big
Brother Canada.
He was just shouting.
Yeah,
he was just shouting
he was
instead
all
of
talk
strategy.
and no strategy.
And do you know what his downfall was? Do you remember Alyssa went up to him? She said, "Look, are you going to keep me safe next week?" And he was like, "No." And she was like, "All right, see you later." That was it. That's not good gameplay.
He'll be missed in certain parts of the house, won't he?
That was funny. That was funny. Just one more week and she could have snugged him. Just one more week.
Well, you never know.
But babe, you got to watch out for those cock-a-roaches.
What else did she say in that meltdown?
She said you're all scrubs.
Oh yes, scrubs.
She said you'll better vote me out next week. Hold on, I wrote down a bunch of things. She said, you're all losers, scrubs, cockroaches. Just a tirade of nonsense.
Is this Staten Island talk? Am I getting my areas mixed up?
Yeah, she's Staten Island.
Is she the only person from Staten Island? It's only a very small place. I don't see how many people can come from there.
I think so. She looks a state. I can't believe that Nick even liked her, because she's fucking gross. She looks washed up. She's a pageant coordinator.
The coordinator, not contestant.
Oh, that's true. And she was being racist too. She said, I heard a clip of it on Big Brother Gossip. She said, whites to this side, blacks to that side. What the fuck is that?
Are you sure it wasn't taken out of context?
Yeah, pretty sure it wasn't, because it's in the middle of Bedgate. What? Oh yeah, Kirsten. Kirsten was not Kirsten.
It's not Kirsten.
Fuck, what the fuck's her name? Caitlin. I've written Kirsten every time. Caitlin with the eyebrows. Fuck you and your eyebrows, as Walt said. She said some uneven lines have been drawn in the house. Insert joke here about her eyebrows.
Oh, okay, I'll get it. Right.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, 3 on the block also.
It's annoying, isn't it?
It's annoying because it never gets split 3 ways. It seems completely pointless.
I know, it's useless.
I don't get it. Anyway, after Gina Marie's ridiculous cockroaches, Helen became the new HOH. Do you think she was a good HOH?
Yeah, she seemed to have some good strategizing on the go.
She's getting on my nerves though.
Yeah, she's a bit preachy.
She's smug.
Don't say anything racist. Watch yourself.
I wasn't going to. She's fucking smug.
Yeah, a bit.
She is. She's quite smug. She gets on my nerves.
Yeah, she's too tight with that. I always forget Rachel's sister's name.
I know, Alyssa.
Okay.
Just call her Rachel's sister. It's
it's easier, isn't it?
Just call her Vegas baby. And did you notice at the start of the next episode it said, "View discretion is advised."
Oh, because of the race hate?
Yeah, because of the race hate. That was good. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then those nasty girls, when they were on their rampage, they said, "Oh, it's like being at school, but we're not top dogs." Basically, that was funny.
Good, yeah.
We used to be in the bullies, and now we're in the minority.
Would have been good to go to school with them, wouldn't it?
Fucking scary bitches, man. They were even turning on each other tonight. Did you see it? They were having a go at each other. It's funny. So this is what I want to know. When all that stuff, mattress wars was going on, does Big Brother not ever step in? At what point do they step in? They stepped in when Willie, what was his name?
Oh,
Fruit Loops idiot. What did he do? Punched Joe. He didn't. He barely touched him.
There's a couple of times they've intervened.
Joe the chef?
Oh, I forget.
I think it was.
It's always on that. It's always on the decking out in the garden. That's the hot spot.
You eat your Fruit Loops, but I
will eat my Fruit Loops. No, I can't eat my Fruit Loops this year because Big Brother is. How many cereals have we seen?
We've seen Wheat Chex.
And oat checks.
Yeah, they don't look as nice as Fruit Loops.
Both Kellogg's products. Now, you think that's bad only having 2 cereals in the house, but on our Big Brother this year, we've only got, is it chocolate Wheatos? That you can
and
eat.
Weetabix.
Now, you got Weetabix as well. Yeah. But imagine only having like chocolate cereal to eat. That would be disgusting, first thing.
It's
and also,
better than eating bok choy and baby food.
They haven't even got that.
Sometimes
it's bananas and Brussels sprouts.
This makes me want to talk about the froyo, but let's
wait.
No, but seriously, at what point do they step in? Like, I've really felt like Howard, and Candice, as we say. What do they say?
I don't know. Candice?
Candice, we say. Anyway, they were being basically bullied and racially abused. Like, you're kind of almost in a workplace there. Surely that's
No,
you're not.
No, that's the whole point of that show. Like, remember when Jeff was going on about Dumbledore, about having you can't have a fag wizard or whatever?
Yes.
And all those things. That's what I like about that show. Is like, just show it and let everyone make their minds up, and whatever happens, happens. That's it.
So they give
That's our Big Brother, where we step in and tell people what to say. I don't expect, even though that's the whole reason I used to not like the American Big Brother, was because there was like it was, you know, completely unedited or whatever. Now that's the reason why I like it. Whereas with our one, there's too much interfering, meddling, throwing people out and so on. So unless you stab someone on that show, then you're safe.
Look at what Daly did on our show. Like, that's nothing compared to what these bastards get to in America. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing. They're in each other's faces. They're going mad.
Well.
It's bad. But I understand, like, the reasoning of, like, give them enough rope to hang themselves. But Candice could easily have, like, punched one of those girls, and she would have been perfectly within her rights, and she would have got thrown out. That ain't right, is it?
Well, what do you want to do? Arm them?
No, I just think Big Brother should, like, take them aside and say, look, stop being such a racist cunt.
Yeah, but that would spoil it.
I say so.
Be more racist.
Anyway, let's leave the racism aside for a moment. When Helen was in power, so she took Howard aside and was like, tell me everything you know. And Howard lied to her face about the moving company, but then he shortly backtracked after. Was this the moment that Amanda became obsessed with Howard?
I don't know how that came about.
Howard.
I never heard the name Howard mentioned so many times in one episode.
Why is Amanda so obsessed with getting Howard out?
There's only one explanation. She must be a secret racist.
Seriously, like, that was weird. Like, literally, every time Jed sat down, Howard, like, leave Howard alone, he's alright. I don't think Howard's even coming after her. Do you?
I don't think Howard's really doing anything.
He's not. He's just got cheekbones and the Bible, and that's about it.
He's no good at yoga, I know that much.
Anyway.
He's sweating like a horse.
I wonder what you were going to say then. So then we had Jeremy's downfall. Bless him. I ended up feeling a bit sorry for him.
I did as well.
In the end.
It was good when he dressed up in that baby outfit.
Oh, yeah, to try and look innocent. I don't know, just at the end, like, I didn't believe him when he was saying to Alyssa and Helen that he was going to do this and that. But, like, when he said to Julie, like, he changed, like, I actually believed him. But when Helen was going to him, right, you're going to be our bitch from now on and you need to change your attitude, I was just like, fuck off. Don't speak to each other like that. You can't control someone's personality.
They still booted him out anyway.
Exactly, what a bitch. And then they stole Nick's cup. Oh, God.
Oh, come on. Let Gina Marie have her memories.
She started crying.
If you build a shrine, you should respect that. It's sacred ground, so respect it.
I thought Jeremy's leaving speech was quite classy.
He seemed quite humble on his.
He said the word only because he said the word humble about 10 times. No, he said, "I'm a champion when I eat, sleep, and poo."
And Shembot didn't like it.
No, TMI.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she's mad. Spencer, in his Save Me speech, said thanks to Dave Grohl.
Well, either he was inspired by the lyrics to Monkey Wrench, I don't know, like.
Or what?
Well,
does he know Dave Grohl personally?
Could do.
This says to me that Spencer is a Courtney Love hater, so he can get to fuck, and he's a Nazi doctor appreciator. Maybe Dave Grohl's a secret Nazi.
That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Wouldn't surprise me either. Fuck you, Dave Grohl.
Yeah, he probably made that music in a lab, it sounds like it.
When the drummer tries to sing.
Yeah.
So Jeremy took it quite well in the end. He went out classy, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting at all. So, this week, we get to vote who we want to put up. Who will we put up? They've already put up Aaron and Caitlin.
Yeah.
Who will it be? Gina Marie, maybe? No?
What's the point?
I know. Well, who's it going to be then? Spencer? Public won't put up Howard.
Well,
not unless they're
not unless
racist.
Amanda gets hold of them first.
Yeah, Howard.
She got Howard Tourette's.
Amanda's playing way too hard then. She needs to step back. I like Amanda. I think she's funny.
I'll tell you who I don't like.
Go on.
That Weasley one.
Who's that? Okay.
Is it Andy?
Oh, Andy, yeah.
He's getting on my nerves. Every scene, like, he's never off camera. He's always, like, worming around someone or...
Yeah, no, they were saying that on a podcast I listened to. Like, you can see him on the live feeds in 4 different cameras at the same time because he goes so quick from group to group mixing.
Yeah, I can believe it as well. But you know what? He's never really saying anything particularly potent or influential. He's always, like, kind of just hanging off from what he actually thinks. He's always, like,
yeah,
in the
he's
group,
just like he's a floater, isn't he?
Leech.
Yeah, and yeah.
What?
No, I was going to say.
About his.
Yeah, I was going to say I saw him with his top off, and he had sagging skin. I think he probably used to be obese. That's my guess, but I don't know. Send me pictures if so. I like Amanda though, and I like McRae. I think they're quite funny together, don't you? For a showman, it's quite a good one.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit too secure.
Too smug. Yeah. They need taking down a peg or two. You know who'll do that? Howard. So Judd somehow won HOH in the royalty task.
I was glad that he won that.
Yeah, because you didn't know what he's going to do. He's like a loose cannon, isn't he?
Well.
It's like, I'm not going to be influenced by anyone.
He does mumble a lot.
He was mumbling like fuck. I was like, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. That task was annoying.
Oh, the Froyo.
Baroness, no, that royalty one, the Baroness this and that was
yeah, it's
stupid.
crap. Yeah,
Rubbish.
that's one thing I'm fed up with this year is about all this interactive stuff. I know they do a bit of it sometimes. But there's too much about what America wants and all. And even someone in the house said, "Oh, we'll see what America thinks after the show."
Yeah, only America can judge me.
Bullshit. I don't want to know what America thinks. That's not what I expect from this show. That's what I expect from our show.
You're right, actually. The purity that BBUS has always had is no outside influence whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Ours has a bit of outside influence now, but BBUS has always been like just they decide, not we decide. They decide.
And now this is where I think the only solution is to put in more returning players. Everyone said, stop with the returning players. But no, bring in Mike Boogie, Rachel even, Enzo definitely, and so on. And you won't have this problem because they're fully trained. They know what to do.
I bet they'll bring Rachel in for a task.
Maybe.
No doubt.
But we've not seen Jessie this year. Well,
dear Lord.
Jessie 0.0 anyway.
God. So do you think Alyssa's alliance will drop her now she's not MVP no more?
Do you know what? Alyssa... I don't think she's that interesting.
She's not. She's
quite a boring person.
She's just like a rubbery Rachel, but she ain't got Rachel's personality. Rachel's like a vindictive cow. Like, that was what was good about her. Rachel had the laugh. Have you even heard Alyssa laugh? I never noticed her laugh. Surely they got the same laugh as the same genes. If you ain't got that laugh, what's the point in you? Nothing.
I don't know.
So yeah, Judd became HOH and they put a crown on him. Be careful of that. We all know what happened to Dustin.
Yeah.
Judd was getting pissed off with Amanda going blah blah blah, do this, do that. He said she does not run JUDD.
No. But she had a good bash at it.
Yeah, she did have a go. Anyway, Judd did scrote him out in the end because he was going to put up Caitlin and Gina Marie, and in the end he put up Aaron because the house told him to.
I don't think he's really going to put them up. I think he was just like looking to do the least controversial thing he could possibly muster. No,
and he was going Gina Marie was really getting on his wick, which is fair enough. She's fucking annoying. Oh, that's that true. Little bit they showed with her like saying words wrong and stuff. Oh god. We've already got Jade Goody, we don't need another one.
Maybe they haven't had it in America yet.
Yeah, like that shtick's been done to death in this country.
Yeah.
Literally to death.
Just go on a reality show, mispronounce quite a lot of easy to pronounce words, and you come at least third or fourth.
So then we had...
Why did she come unstuck? Rest in peace. Jade Goody come unstuck by racially abusing people when she went in Big Brother for the second time.
Yeah, and then we kicked her out. Did we kick her out, or did they just wait and evict her? They didn't kick her out, you know.
No, they didn't kick her out.
They just gave her a talking to and then evicted her to no crowd.
Yeah.
Well, so did you enjoy that have not task where they force fed them froyo?
I've got to say, and I've watched a lot of tasks like this on this and other shows. That's one of the rankest tasks I've ever watched ever.
I think it it was a health hazard, like forcing like stuff down your throat like that. Like that's like it was like foie gras. It's like Big Brother foie gras.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It's frozen yogurt.
Like going down your throat like that. That's like being forced.
That was
fed.
only Gina Marie that ate it like that,
Yeah.
like a bird feeding from its mum.
That weren't like a bird. That was like something else, something dirty.
I did feel a bit seedy watching.
Yeah,
that.
it weren't right.
That could just be mine though.
No, I thought that too. Yeah, you said it was like 2 girls, 1 cup.
It did remind me of that. Yeah.
Anyway, we don't say yogurt over here. We say yogurt. So learn to say
What if
it
we're on
like
a
that.
diet though?
Like proper people. What do you mean?
Well, if you're on a diet, that's what you eat, isn't it? Frozen yogurt.
Yeah, exactly. How are you even going to put on... I don't see how you could even put on weight in like a minute
I'm
like
going to pronounce it yogurt from now on. I prefer it that way.
No, fuck off. You always pronounce things the American way.
Yeah, it's nicer that way.
Do you know... I learnt something that Americans say funny. Oh, what was it? It's like oregano. They say it funny. Oregano.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And aluminum.
Yeah, but I didn't know about oregano.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
It's oregano, alright? We invented the language, alright?
Oh, but what about herbal?
Herbal. Yeah, I said to this American girl who was like intern at work, I said, why do you say herbal? I said, it's got a H on it. And she's just like, I don't know. I thought, that's not the attitude. Question everything. Expect the unexpected.
No, you don't hear them digging us out about our language, do you?
Oh, too right. We speak proper.
Yeah.
So yeah, that task was disgusting. Like making them throw up. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's nice to see a bit of puking up on Big Brother.
No,
I like the food task. It's funny
Oh,
sometimes.
I know.
That was a particularly
Marcellus
disgusting
and
one.
the livers, the chicken livers. What?
He took one teaspoonful of liver and spent the rest of the episode pulling a face about it. That's not that's no punishment.
Marcellus. So that's it. I can't believe we covered all of that in such a short space of time. That was amazing.
A fortnight's Big Brother in one episode.
Just in 20 minutes. Not bad, is it?
It's not bad.
So how can we restore our joie de vivre for this Big Brother?
Joie de vivre?
Yeah.
Did you mean?
Don't know.
I don't know, but they've taken away this MVP from what's her name for once.
Good.
I think they should drop the whole thing and go back to the 2 people on the block because it's
yeah,
spoiling the whole
get
thing.
rid of it. It's boring.
You might as well not have the HOH if you're going to do this MVP.
By the
thing.
time they get rid of it, though, all the baddies are going to be gone. Like they're getting out all the baddies. Like Jeremy's a good baddie. Nick was a good baddie. That David guy was an idiot, but he was quite funny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of good players are going because of it. Not good players, but entertaining people. I'll say.
Yeah, but that's always the way with that show. It's the good people go first.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually. I think what will get us back into this one more is our Big Brother has just gone off the boil, hasn't it?
No, only like the last episode or 2.
It's gone a bit rubbish, so hopefully we'll get back into BBUS more.
Yeah.
Have you got any further thoughts about the show?
No, just wish they dropped that thing, that's all.
I've been... what, MVP?
Yeah, just the whole 3 people on the block.
Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? It's diluting the brand.
I think so. But that's the thing with with an English show, they'll carry on regardless, like for months on end, like with a broken format that doesn't work. But in America, if it doesn't work, if they lose viewers, then they'll switch it around instantly. So it depends on how it's going. So
but apparently they've gained a lot of viewers because of the race row and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's going to skew the figures a bit.
Who knows?
So anyway, we're going to carry on watching, but I've not had that same thrill in my heart as last year.
It's because you're missing Mike Boogie and all your favourites. That's the real reason. You want to see Adam come back.
Which Adam?
Hoboken.
Oh, I thought you meant the drug dealing one. Who won it?
Oh, him.
Adam and
A-baller.
Adam and Sheila. Do you remember Sheila?
No, but I remember
they were in the couples. It was all couples, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Till death
I
do us
remember her,
part.
but-
She was like a rancid old cow.
Yeah, I remember more. Is it? Oh, what's the name?
Rennie?
No, is it that year? Chatty Natty.
James said the other day about Chatty Natty. D-U-N-N done. He said she's really beautiful. What?
She's good looking.
She looks like a fucking frog.
It's only when you hear her talk and listen
No,
to her.
it's not. It's when you look at her fucking ugly face. Are you joking?
Oh, she's good
Like,
looking.
I don't say nasty things about that. About
Yeah, right.
No, I don't. I wouldn't. She's a dickhead. But she got a nice body. No, actually, she doesn't. She even got
did.
fake boobs. She had like beach ball boobs. They're horrible.
Well, Matty liked it. Well, actually, didn't. But
You can't call her beautiful.
I was probably drunk or something.
No, you weren't. It was like first thing in the morning. It was really weird.
That's a funny time to say
Yeah,
it.
why did you say that?
I don't know.
Chatty Natty. Matty of Chatty Natty and Matty fame is in prison as well, isn't he?
I think he's out now. He got a lesser sentence, yeah.
He was part of the drug dealing.
I think he was the mule, wasn't he? Did we ever find out what it was he was selling? He had it in his socks or something, didn't he? Wasn't it Vicodin or something?
Prescription meds, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got a
had
lot.
it in his socks. How big was his socks?
Oh, he had a lot. Though. Did he get 4 years or something?
Adam got a lot because he bought it all with his Big Brother winnings.
Fucking hell, man. How greedy can you be?
Who was the other person involved? I think it was
Matt.
No, there was 3. It was someone from another year. I think it was. Do you know who I think it was? You're going to say you don't know who this person is. Drew. Do you remember him? I think he
recognise that name.
I think he won actually.
Oh, didn't he used to go out with someone?
He was with Cowboy and he stood over his girlfriend at the end.
I do remember him. Yeah.
He's boring bastard. Anyway, I think he was in on it. But in case Drew's
I
lawyers
don't know
are
if we
listening,
can prove that. Yeah.
No, that's purely alleged. But I think it was him.
Yeah.
Anyway, follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM, and read my blog, Extainment. It's mostly about Big Brother UK, but you should watch that if you're not watching it because it's good.
It's a little bit better than the American one, I think, this year.
It's not bad at all. And if you think Chatty Natty is beautiful, then tweet me and tell me off. No one's going to tweet me. That's the proof.
I've seen her artwork.
Is it of like kittens in baskets or something?
It is a little bit kind of like, you know, when someone makes like a tiger out of macaroni or something. It's it reminds me of, it's not that, but it reminds me of that a little bit. She does like celebrity prints and kind of.
Stop talking about her.
I'm thinking about buying some of her work, you know. I think she's having a sale next week.
Anyway, that's it from us. We'll see you next week, and thanks for listening.
Ta-ra.
Bye.